Hey guys, Dark Matter here. Just with a quick review of the Korbanth LS6 in the V2 configuration, obviously. Really quickly, we'll hit the parts that we don't use for the V2. Everything is pretty nicely machined. You know, for a 15-month wait, you want things to arrive and just work out of the box, and they do. It's good. This the non-blade emitter end is good. It's pretty fancy, looks nice, but we're not using that. The Hero control box, you know, I'm not a fan of these giant control boxes on any Saber. I mean, that's big, so we're not going to be using that. The way this is out of the boxes is nice. You do have to do all the painting and whatnot. I did all the weathering and painting myself. I'm not the type that would use a stencil. I want to do it myself, kind of make it my own. I did opt to weather the clamp. Sometimes they're not, but I did. And I didn't use the tape on the neck, like the gaffer's tape. I left some copper coloring on there, but the weathering came out pretty good. And then I clear coated it. It does have some aftermarket parts, so starting down here, the mystery chunk does not have that. So I ended up buying a few of these, just square head, screws or whatever, cut the threads off, and then rounded the inside just a little bit so it sits nice and flat on there. I also added the O-ring just because when you put the pommel on all the way, the tri-ring is over here, and so if you were to put it on your belt or whatever, it would kind of hang backwards. So that's the only reason the O-ring is there. It doesn't look bad though. And then the little screw head piece is just JB welded right on there. A little bit of weathering, and that's it. Not too much weathering on the pommel. And so you put it on and just stop it right at should be just to the right of the cone knob, and that's it. And then this is in the right place. The clamp card it comes with is good. The accurate sort of long lever.
I want to learn the ways of the Force and become a Jedi like my father.
I'd used a double switch holder, clamp switch holder in there. It works really well. I used a Saberbay heatsink. It's the one with the long threads that come way down into here, and then a nut screws onto it and pulls it down this way, and you take the emitter off. Your blade fits right inside in between those two, and you just tighten them down on the sides there. Slide this back down the blade. I'll demonstrate that in a minute. But yeah, I do have a chassis in here. I did put in the reveal, there is a real quartz crystal and a 5mm green LED in there. Came out really nice. 20mm speaker, which I don't know what's wrong with this particular speaker. It doesn't sound that great. And I put in a Tri-Cree blue, white, so I could use the Photon blade for this. Because when else are you going to use a Photon? It needs to be a dedicated green blade. So the grenade twist reveal does work, but all you see is the battery. Had I thought of it before I did the install, I would have put a Skywampa battery sticker on it, but I didn't, so I won't open it because it's boring. And that's it. I mean, I'm pretty happy with it overall. The twist, mechanism works real well. It, you know, it doesn't feel loose or anything. So that's really good. Let me throw my Photon blade in it. There's not much room in here for that, but that's okay. So, loosen that. Loosen those. The way the blade retention works on this is pretty clever. How it's underneath the emitter section so you don't even see them. That's pretty cool. Tighten those. Then we go all the way to the end of the blade. Slide that on. There we go. No room to swing this around right here, but you get the point. I did install both switches. It's a Nano V4, so both switches just do the same thing. But I just wanted to, you know, install both just to try out the clamp switch thing. So.
Force is strong in my family. I will teach you the ways of the Jedi.
Oh, losing my camera. Super bright with the Photon.
I want to learn the ways of the Force and become a Jedi like my father.
So, is the LS6 worth it? Yeah, I mean, I think it is. There's more expensive V2s out there, but you know, it's instantly recognizable as Luke's saber. It doesn't need to be, you know, thousands of dollars saber. You know, I'm happy with it. Other than I wish it could fit a larger speaker, and I'm sure if I had the machinery here to do it, I could probably fit a bigger one in there. But it's fine. But you know, if you're thinking about getting one, get it. It's good. It's good. If you need any tips on painting it or weathering it or anything, you can send me a message. But you probably don't need it. It's just pretty basic. Just beat it up and put a clear on it, and you're good to go. Anyway, I guess that's about it. Thank you for watching.